Oscar-nominated actor and director Mark Ruffalo is co-founder and board member of the Solutions Project, a nonprofit organization that's committed to inspiring and supporting individual, public, and private sector efforts to improve America's health, the environment, economy, and national security through the adoption of clean, safe, and renewable energy. Mark will also speak to the movement of individuals committed to Divest-Invest.
Hi. Hello. Well, first of all, I want to thank the Rockefellers, both now and of yesterday, and basically the fossil fuel industry for giving us 70 years of concentrated carbon that spurred the industrial revolution, the technological revolution, and has brought us to this day with the renewable energy revolution where we could leave fossil fuels in the ground. So thank you, and thank you again.
We like the second one.
It's a particularly heartening and bold, symbolic move for you and your family and the fund to have made this commitment and done it so early on. It signals to many, many, many people what we already sense is in the air, a kind of economic tipping point in this question of climate change action. I quickly want to touch on what happened yesterday and then get into how I'm here. Time said it was 400,000 people. The Daily News said, Daily Post said it was tens of thousands.
Anybody here?
but really, no matter what, there was a incredible showing of people yesterday who came out. And the reason they came out is because they do not see leadership that is making the changes that they feel are necessary to address climate change. That's why those people were there. That's why we're here. So, how does a society deal with leadership that does not take what is an existential threat seriously enough to implement the changes that need to take place? We simply go around it. And why I'm here today is because, frankly, I'm tired of throwing my money into politicians' pockets to do the very thing that I don't want them to do. In this country, and in the world, sadly or not, the way we implement change or accept change is economically. That is a hard fact. And these people here today, and their voluminous amounts of wealth, have decided to put their money where their mouth is and to implement change another way because they do not see it happening in the way and in the speed that they understand it has to happen. That's why I'm here. I'm one of 650 other individuals who are joining our friends here, and from a very, very diverse group of people, which was also reflected yesterday, to institute systemic change in our economics and the way we view energy. So, I'm contributing my much smaller degree of wealth to this cause, and I'm hoping my brother and sister actors, entertainers, and fellow human beings, from your small pension to your mutual fund to whatever you give. This is where it counts. This is a way to institute the change that you feel in your heart needs to be instituted. And so I invite everybody. No investors' fortunes are too small for the change and the future of the world. Also, these are not silly people. These are people who know how to deal with money. And so they're betting on the future, which is bright. 100% renewable energy for 100% of the people is actually here and ready for us to go now. This is not something that's going to happen 10 years from now. The price of solar today in the United States by the newest standards is at grid parity, if not cheaper, than any fossil fuel today. Wind energy is cheaper than fossil fuels today. This is the future. There are so many market opportunities in this sphere, and the fossil fuel industry is played out. And I invite you, if you want to have stranded assets sitting in carbon that's sitting in the ground, then go ahead and do it. But these people who know about money aren't going to do it. Lastly, I just want to make one thing clear. Methane is not a clean energy. The all of above approach to our energy policy is not a leadership choice that takes climate change responsibly. Moving this economy to methane is walking the gangplank. It is not a bridge fuel. It is a gangplank to our investments dying. It kills innovation. It kills implementation. And I want you to think about the PAC bell. PAC bell used to be in all of our lives. We pick up a rotary phone, a touch-tone dial phone. We could call anywhere in the world. Then someone had the idea for a cell phone. Today, it was supposed to be 900,000 people were going to have cell phones by 2013. What we saw happen was a better model emerge. And then we saw this incredible innovation implementation. Yeah, we took a couple hits along the way. But what we saw was this surge. And now, the very countries who brought this to the world have become some of the richest because of it. This is safe money, guys. Lastly, there's $20 trillion tied up in government pension funds and pension funds all over the United States that can be implemented, that can be put into play to bring this innovation and implementation to us all here in the United States. I talked a lot. That's all I'm going to say. I'm just honored to be here as a very humble actor and part of this movement. And I reach out to everybody. Put your money where your mouth is. This is the way to institute change. Instead of throwing the politicians $500, put it into investing in clean energy. And I promise you your interest will be better.